Good evening. I'm Dr. Raghuveer Chandra. I want to speak about Zika virus. As the cases of Zika virus are rising in Kerala, the people who recently traveled to Kerala and who are sharing borders with Kerala, they may be interested to know this information. This is not a substitute for health professionals' opinion. Uh, Zika virus is a like mosquito-borne flavivirus infection that is same as dengue fever. It also is transmitted by Aedes aegypti mosquito and it belongs to same family. So there is symptom overlap between dengue virus and Zika virus. What is the incubation period of Zika virus? Incubation period is the time of exposure to the time of symptoms. It is normally 3 to 14 days. Roughly we can take it as 1 week to 2 weeks. Majority people who are infected with Zika virus do not develop symptoms. The symptoms are generally, if they develop symptoms also, they will be generally mild. They include fever, rash, red eyes, muscle and joint pains, little bit weakness, headache, and they usually last for 2 to 7 days. Then the symptoms wane off. What are the complications of Zika virus? When the Zika virus occurs in a pregnant female, there may be chance of complications. What are the complications means? They may include fetal loss, stillbirth and premature birth of the fetus, and some congenital abnormalities, something like microcephaly that can occur in the fetus. Very rarely, less than 0.12 less than 0.2% of the patients, they might develop a syndrome called Guillain-Barré syndrome. This include muscle weakness, little bit sensory loss in the mainly in the lower limbs. Some people they can develop neuropathy and myelitis that may include based on the region. Some muscle weakness can be there or radicular pains, burning pains that can happen. But this is a very rare complication. When these complications occur in the background of viral infection, we can use immunosuppressants and steroids for reduction of the symptoms and prevention of further progression of symptoms. And how the disease transmits. The disease mainly transmits by Aedes aegypti mosquito through mosquito bite as seen in dengue fever. There may be transmission from mother to fetus during pregnancy through sexual contact and organ transplant, rarely blood and blood products transfusion. How we diagnose Zika virus? We diagnose Zika virus by nucleic acid amplification test, that is nothing but PCR in first 1 week. Then we can go for IgG and IgM antibodies. What is the treatment of Zika virus? As we know, most of the viral infections they don't require treatment with antiviral drugs. Supportive treatment based on the symptoms will help the patient to recover. Mainly fluid management and monitoring for complications. These are the two main pillars of the treatment for Zika viral infections. Prevention. How we prevent the Zika virus? Mosquito bites. Actually, as you all people are well aware of, it is transmitted by Aedes aegypti mosquito and it is a day biting mosquito. Artificial collections of water should be avoided and mosquito repellents can be used. Mainly Aedes aegypti mosquito they breed in small collections of water around homes, schools and work sites. So in the mornings there may be a chance of exposure to mosquito bites when we are in the vicinity of these breeding sites. So emptying of breeding sites will be the main corner of treatment. No vaccine is available for the prevention of Zika virus and transmission in pregnancy. How it transmits in pregnancy? There are some incidences of vertical transmission from mother to fetus during pregnancy, resulting in microcephaly and other congenital malformation in the infants. Collectively, they called as congenital Zika syndrome that include malformations of limbs that include limb contractures, high muscle tone, eye abnormalities, and hearing loss. The risk of congenital malformations following infection of Zika it is unknown, estimated to be 5% of the infants are born to women infected with Zika virus during pregnancy. Congenital complications can occur through both asymptomatic and symptomatic infections. Sexual transmission. Zika virus can be transmitted to sexual intercourse. This is a matter of concern because Zika virus can cause adverse pregnancy and fetal outcomes. For the regions with active transmissions of Zika virus, all the people with Zika virus infections and their sexual partners, particularly pregnant women, should receive information about the risk of sexual transmission of Zika virus, and the knowledge should be shared in the community. Women who have had unprotected sex and do not wish to become pregnant due to concerns of Zika virus infection should have access to emergency contraceptive services and counseling. Pregnant women should practice safer sex, including correct and conscious use of condoms and other barrier methods. Abstain from sexual activity for at least entire duration of the pregnancy. Right, this is a brief information about Zika virus. In a nutshell, Zika virus is caused by Aedes aegypti. Zika virus is transmitted by Aedes aegypti, and it can cause fetal Zika virus syndrome in pregnant women, Guillain-Barré syndrome in the adult. Though very rare, these are the complications of concern, and most of the people infected with Zika virus asymptomatic and they don't have any complications. Total duration of the illness lasts for 2 to 7 days. Right. Thank you.